Alright, we're back again with another story time. This story time is probably one of the funniest moments ever that I've ever experienced in my 14 years of life. so today, the night before this day, I was like, Mom, can I stay at my friend's house, right? And my mom was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, okay, cool. Just after school, I'll just walk home with him, because he literally lives like 2 inches away from the school. That's how close his house was. So after school, me and my friend, the friend's house I was staying at, that was him, we walked to our other friend's house, and we were with our other friend, and one more person, and while we were walking to our other friend's house, 3 other friends caught up to us. They seen us walking, and then we just met up, what's up and stuff, and then we went to our friend's house just to hang out, and yeah, and then after that we hung out for a little bit, just chilled, and then we went to the playground, to the other school, and we were just walking around, just chilling. And then somehow my friends, I don't know how many days earlier, I think it was a week or so earlier than that day, they threw snowballs at this kid's truck, and he is in high school, I think. I don't know if he's a junior or sophomore or what, but yeah, that's what they did, right? And I don't know where one of them says we should pull up at this kid's house, blah blah blah, and try to fight him. I was like, y'all tripping, y'all know. And they were like, yeah, let's do it. So what they did, right, is they called him up saying, yeah, well, we have 8 of us with us, now you ain't gonna be talking or something like that, right? And so he's like, huh? I don't know, I just didn't understand what was going on. He answered the phone, was like, huh? And then he just hung up, right? And then while we were walking, he, one of my friends called him back, and it's like, we're coming, we're going to pull up at your house. He's like, alright, bet. So before we walked over to his house, his car pulls up, and it's like, hey, but I don't know who it was, but one of my friends knew this dude, and somehow he knew me because I have a cousin that's friends with that guy's girlfriend. That probably doesn't make any sense, but yeah. So after they left, we walked to this kid's house that I didn't even know what was going on. I was following along. I wasn't trying to throw hands or nothing like that. We walked over back to his house, right? And we didn't know where he was at, but then dude hopped out his truck. I expect this dude to be at least my age, not that tall, skinny, but I mean, he really wasn't that tall. He's as tall as me right now, and I'm not that tall. And he hopped out of his car, slammed his car door. I was like, oh my gosh, what are you guys doing? And then somehow he was just targeting one of my friends. I'm not gonna say any names, but he knows who it is. He targeted him, saying, where's he at, right? And then that friend that he was targeting, he started running. And then my other friend was standing there, right? And he passed me, he's like, where you, cause he remembers him from the last time they threw snowballs at his truck. And he was like, were you the ones that were throwing it too? He's like, no, I wasn't involved. I was just in shock of what was happening, because I was so surprised. And then he was walking after my friend that was running away to his house. And we were like, okay, nothing's gonna happen. He's not gonna run out there, and so he gets up to this stop sign right here. And by the time he gets there, my friend's ahead of him already. But once he gets that stop sign, he suddenly just in his body made him want to just sprint, he was doing track. So that's what he did, right? So we thought he was gonna catch up to him, right? So he starts looking. I was like, oh my god! So we all started running after him, but somehow he didn't catch up to my friend for some reason. And then I was like, God, what's happening? And then our other friend that was running away, he was hiding in his dad's truck. And that whole time, they didn't know. Nobody knew that he was hiding in there, actually. He told us after the fact. But he was hiding in his dad's truck the whole time while this kid was looking for us, right? And then, out of nowhere, this kid's, the kids that were, they were trying to fight, parents pulled up. And was like, oh, I really want to fight your dad. It was a dad talking to me. He's like, I really want to fight this kid's dad. I was like, bro, what just happened? And then they threatened to call the cops on us and tell our principal for I have no like for threatening his son, which I had nothing to do with it, so I was chill. I was just chilling on the curb. I could leave like if I wanted to, but I just wanted to stay because I don't know. But yeah, they were just like, say I'll call the cops, blah blah blah. And then they're like, tell me his name, and then we didn't say anything because like we've been friends for like years now, so of course we're not gonna snitch on him. He's our friend. Like I'm not doing nothing like that. So we didn't say anything. And he's like, tell me your name now before I think they said before they call the cops or tell the principal. It's like I had nothing to do with this, so I didn't say nothing. I don't got to. And I forgot what they said. I forgot what they said. I forgot like everything that they said, but I was something about our phones, like something about our phones, and I was like, my mom took my phone, blah blah blah. I was just kidding though, cause my phone's really in my pocket, but I just didn't want them to know that I had my phone on me. And they started taking pictures of us, bro. I hid my face because I had my hood on. Like, bro, like, I don't even know if you're allowed to do that. Like, are you allowed to take pictures of people without their consent or anything like that? But anyway, they started taking pictures. And then the kid that they were trying to fight told one of her friends, hey, tell me his name right now before I drop you right now. I was like, oh, this nigga's tripping. And my other friend was like, bro, y'all can't do all this, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, I'm surprised he didn't get dropped. But somehow, we didn't say anything. We just came up with the fake name, said he didn't live here, and he like was from like this other like city. And somehow they believed us. I was like, bro, how do we just do that? And then my friend's like, bro, we gotta go. Let's go back to my house. They're gonna call the cops. So what we did is we just dipped. We kind of walked back to his house, right? And then suddenly his mom called us saying, why are these people telling me you did this? And I was like, oh my gosh. It was like, even though his friend, like my friend didn't do anything, he's just getting like yelled at by his mom, and he in the moment, so his mom really wasn't listening to what he was trying to say. Like he really didn't do anything either. And she's like, get on now. And then, so I knew we couldn't go over to his house because his mom was screaming at him. So we just like, I was like, bro, what are we gonna do? Because I can't go back to my other friend's house because what just happened. And the other part of our friend group, they just walked the other way and they were getting followed by the parents, so I don't know what they were doing. So I was like, I tried to call my dad, but then I was like, I think he wasn't like, I think he was busy doing something. I don't know what that man was doing. Then I called my mom and said, Mom, you tell me how bad I need you to come pick me up. And then I was like, bruh, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't, like, my phone's dead. I gotta call my mom. And she answered me back because I called her my friend's phone. And she answered, she's like, alright, I'm coming to get you. And then she pulled up, right, and there was like, some of my family members were like, because they thought they had to fight somebody. That's just how they are. They thought they had to fight somebody. It was like, no, you don't have to fight anybody. I didn't do, like, anything. I didn't have any charges. And, like, for some reason, when I got back home, I was like, bro, what just happened? Like, we were just chilling, and all of a sudden it took a full twist to where these dudes, parents were trying to call the cops on us for something that we didn't do. Like, only 2 people actually had something to do with it, So they didn't say anything to me, but I would be good because, I didn't do anything. I was just confused on what was happening. So I got home, we had a group chat like, bro, what just happened? I don't know. I was like, what did you guys walk to? Because we walked back, we were trying to go back to our friend's house, but, like, his mom called young at him, so we had to, like, wait for my mom to pick me up, and then my other 2 friends that were with me, they took a taxi to this other kid's house. And, the other people that were walking, they somehow walked across the whole entire freaking, like, town to where they lived. I don't know how they walked that quick, but it was far a walk. And I was like, wow, bro. And I thought, like, we were gonna get in trouble. Well, actually, I didn't worry about anything because I didn't have nothing to do with it. So, unless one of my friends got to the situation where they just lied, you know how it is. Like, oh yeah, he did it. You know he didn't do anything. But I know I was good. I was like, yeah, I'm good. But the principal, it's like we weren't even like on school grounds anyway. So, what was the principal gonna do about it? But yeah, I was kind of scared they were gonna call the cops. So, nowadays with black people, I didn't really do anything. I don't know why I said I didn't do anything at all. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. And then coming up to school day, I thought I would need it like pulled up by the principal saying, so what happened? But none of that happened actually. It was just like a regular week. Like nothing ever happened. And ever since then I was like, I'm still confused of what happened that day. It was just like crazy. But yeah, that was story time for today. Hopefully I had some other crazy things that happened in my life, because I really don't have anything that crazy. But once I do, I'll make sure to make a story time about it. And yeah, that'll be it for